Ethan, J. Kelly, PX Lozzie, join the party, the Larry.
Hey, why the fuck is there two party?
What do you mean two parties?
They're in their own voice party.
What do you mean? It says Jay Kelly's in here, but I don't see him in here.
There's two party in their conversation. They two. If you back up, there's party. There's two. There's a party with Mario and Pixel singing all along.
Technical difficulties. Okay. Okay, we're gonna leave this one. We're gonna join back. Hello! That was so bizarre. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna both send you a friend. That was very bizarre. Give me 1 second though. No one can hear you at this second. Okay, there we go. We sent some friend requests. We've got some new friends. Bobby, I will let you actually be in charge of the interviews. That's normally how we've done it with me and Bigga. So take us away.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to think of some question on the fly then. Let's start with our P2 driver, Mr. PX Lozzie. Great race all around, climbing up the position in the standings. Any thoughts on your race?
It was solid qualifying. I thought my laps were good. I didn't really go out too much. I think I could have improved, but I kind of just climbed up the ranks as the race went on and kept my head down and kept pushing.
I've got one actually. How tense was it on that final lap there? Were you worried that Costco was going to get you back again? Talk us through that.
It was pretty close toward the last few laps where I overtook Costco into that turn. I thought, I don't know, it was a bit close, and then I got around, and even I think it was the last 3 or 4, I was just holding off, and then the last lap he got a penalty, and I'm like, I can breathe again, just take it slow, even if he passes me. And then Mario World had that penalty, and kind of I don't know, it just kind of went through my head, and I'm like, I gotta get up those 3 seconds, and I made it up in time, and came up in P2. Pretty lucky, unfortunate for Mario World, but the long season ahead.
Yeah, hey, you know what they say though? You got to be good to be lucky. You know, luck doesn't happen to people who don't put themselves in good situations. So,
True.
a bit of luck is always welcomed. But you had a phenomenal race. Really good job there. I didn't mean to hijack your interview, Bobby, but I just wanted to throw that in there.
No, go ahead.
I guess.
But
I'm trying to think of other things that happened throughout the race. It was all kind of a blur, to be honest. There was so much action.
yeah, I mean, from what I remember, your race was pretty much standard soft to medium, bit under the safety car, keep away from trouble. So
Yeah.
Did you think about pitting under that second safety car? Did it ever occur to you to go onto the softs?
Not really. I wasn't going to go to softs. I think under that safety car, I would have just gone to another pair of mediums. Because, I mean, as we saw, Jay Kelly's strategy did work out with the softs, but I don't know. I wasn't even thinking soft at that point. I was thinking probably new mediums and just either push them hard or keep them fresh for the whole rest of the race. But while it was going on, I'm like, nah, I'm just going to stay out. And by the end of the race, they were all right. I think I maybe could have gone a few more laps on them, but whatever. It's a mistake. Not really a mistake, just like an alternate strategy that didn't work out, but it's whatever.
I mean, it still netted you a P2. Just always curious
Yeah.
to kind of hear drivers' thoughts after the fact, whether or not it was something they were considering, because those end up being kind of like the turning points in most races, strategy under safety car. But you managed it well, and I mean you kept it clean, and not only that, you made some really nice overtakes. So really well done on the P2 there.
Thank you.
Mario World P3. Um, just quickly, general feeling after that race. How are you? Are you happy with P3?
Uh, you know, if I said I was gonna get P3 before this race, I'd be happy because this race was terrible last season. I just killed everyone into turn one and retired in the pits because I felt bad. And in practice was a little tough, but so I would have been happy with P3. But with how the race went, I think I'm a little disappointed. Even in P2 would have been fine. Like, Jake Kelly had the good strategy. I wasn't going to pit because I was like, if I pit, I come out maybe 5th, 6th, but I don't trust myself working through the field on this track. Going up over roofs near people, it's not my thing. I'll just keep the track position. If I get past, I get past. But at the end, I just had a bit of a brain lapse and mowed the lawn on the side of the track. Drove through one of the boards, came back, got the penalty, and then I half spun on the last turn. I don't know what was going through my head on those last 2 turns, but cost myself P2, but at the end, I'll still take P3.
Yeah, still a good handful of points. I'm sure you can bill the track for the landscaping you provided them. I'm sure you could be reimbursed for that. And yeah, I mean, obviously, great handful of points. Costco finished right behind you, your teammate. So still a fantastic day for the team as a whole. Obviously, you yourself are leading the championship, and the team is leading the constructors. What's kind of your mentality leading the championship race to race?
Honestly, I think it's just, keep doing what you're doing. I think going into the race, we know, like, we're ahead for a reason. Like, we've done well, and we can do well, so I think we don't have to, like, overthink it. Like, just go into it and try to, track, keep it clean, and the result will come if we do those things. And I think that's really just our mindset going into every race, and I think it's been working pretty well.
It's definitely been working well for the two of you to start this season.
Yeah, that's some wisdom I should take.
There you go. You can take that to tier 2. I could probably take some of that to tier 1.
Last season it was the opposite. Like, I came in later, so obviously I wasn't high in the standings or anything, but I was overthinking everything. Like, oh, let me try to get back to this spot, and I end up, just going into a wall here or there, DNF every other race. So I think my plan this season was just don't DNF really, just keep it on the track.
It's crazy what a change of mentality can kind of do, right? I know I had to do the same, especially when I switched to the wheel. You kind of get used to being a little faster than maybe you are, and you change from, oh, I should be getting pole position, or I should be on the podium too. If I could just score points, I'm going to pass a lot of these guys who crash or don't have the same consistency. So no, I think that's a great mentality, championship mentality, and yeah, I think you have a really good shot here. I don't really have any other questions. I don't know if you have anything, Bobby.
Not really. Apart, maybe how tense was it with Costco fighting with each other pretty much all first stint?
Yeah, how much team play is involved? We speculate,
good.
Obviously, that the two of you are in a party, kind of chatting.
Yeah,
but
we are. There's a couple of us in a party. There's like 4 or 5 of us sometimes. So
is there team orders at Alpine?
No, there's not. Unfortunately, no. There's nothing going on. Like we both know to we both do our best, and we'll race out, put everything on the track, and just see what happens. Like in Russia, I think I started on pole and he started second, and 2 laps in we switched and just it kept going. Like we obviously we don't go for anything like crazy on each other. Like if I probably won't go for the same move on him that I might on someone else, but like if the overtake's there for either of us, I think we both go through with it. The strategy's a little tough sometimes when we're close to each other, like under the safety car, and we both got to pit. Like we know one of us is gonna get hurt from the double stack or something, which has happened a couple times this season. But other than that, I don't think we really ever have had any like team orders or anything.
Well, that's good. It's what the fans want to see. It's what the people at home want to see. We want to see the best drivers racing their hardest. So
You're lying. People want drama.
the people want drama. Well, drama comes when you let teammates race. So one day if they crash, we'll have the tabloids will run wild, and we'll have something to write about. But I do have to get going, guys. I do want to say thank you, PX Lazi. Congrats on P2. I think maybe your best finish of the season so far. Really well done for you. And Mario, good luck on your championship charge. I don't know the next time I'll be doing comms or interviewing you. So yeah, just want to say good luck to the both of you. And yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
For the rest of the millions listening at home and watching, this was another fantastic race. Tier 3 Zenith Online Racing. This was race 7. We have a break week next week. Following that, though, we will be in Monza as we begin that portion of our season. So thanks to everyone who listened, who commented, who shows up and supports us every week. And thank you to Bobby. It was both educational and fun.
Not sure educating. I did much education, but sure.
Hey, you know what? I've given you credit for it. You can take that. And yeah, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We are signing off.